Hello. Turn this down. Well, I would say I hope everyone had a good day, but with that recent announcement, I'm not sure anyone has. Oh man, it's Actually, let's just pull it in close today, yeah? Let's get in here. It's a bit more cozy. Oh man, it's always sad when. I mean, I can't help but not talk about it, right? Right? It's sad. I was there back when Myth first debuted, and it was like awesome and so hype and all that. And I don't know, there's just a special energy there. I was more of like a Mori fan myself, and I know like some people treat some of her music like a meme, but I honestly enjoy quite a lot of it, surprisingly. And but man, seeing Gura go, yeah, it really does feel like the end of an era, doesn't it? Like, I know she hadn't streamed basically with any sorts of regularity for the past couple of years, but that's still sad. She was basically the face, as much as she may have hated it. And people really liked her. She was the cute shark girl, the cute and funny. I don't know. She just brought a certain energy that I think everyone really appreciated EN VTubing, and I don't know. With that and the recent grads, oh boy. I know, it might not be anything bad on the internal company end. It may literally just be a difference in direction. Like, nothing terrible, nothing really awful or nefarious going on, but from the audience perspective of things, how can you not feel that things are a bit, not so good? How can you not be a bit like a doomer about the state of things when it feels like everything's crumbling down without anything really being built up to replace it? I mean, sure, you got like other accounts that are very similar, I'll say, popping up, but that's never really the same. And I think people really enjoyed the Hololive as like the world for all these creators to interact in and all that. And with indies, the vibe is just, it's different, yeah? It's different. They're not the same. It's, they don't feel like a cohesive group. They feel like individual streamers that sometimes come together rather than like a group working towards like a goal and all that. There's not so much grand events or like cool projects. I mean, they try their best. You know, all the indies do. I mean, some of them. I mean, Jesus, Nyanya Bananas like concerts events are kind of ridiculous for an indie, but those are pretty rare. And it's pretty rare to get anything outside of that, and it's just like so different. I don't know. Yeah, with the focus on the EN side at least, shifting to indies, I think a lot of that spark that people had, that magic, or that people felt is going, it won't go away completely, but I think it'll really diminish, sadly. And I think that's just kind of the fate of it. Like, unless more comes up to like replace that or something like big changes, I don't really see that a trend like reversing anytime soon. Ah, man. On the JP side, I think the JP will be fine, although they've had some graduations as well, pretty notable. But I think overall that's holding steady because there's like so many there, and it's like they're all together like in the one area, like in Japan. So it's much easier for them to do a lot more events and stuff. There's a lot more reason to stay, whereas in EN, not so much. And it's a lot, even when they're part of Hololive, that constant travel to JP to do anything really notable really kills a lot of it, unfortunately. And so they basically have to either move to JP or they just get slowly strangled out, it feels like. They could just like stream games and not care, but with the game permission stuff, that's like, why wouldn't you just be an indie at that point? Sorry if you can hear that. I like my little straw, but unfortunately it ends up scraping against the cup, which doesn't bother me, but I've noticed that on the VODs it can be a bit distracting. Oh man. I thought about whether just like postponing stream entirely or just not doing a stream today at all, because I mean, yeah. I don't blame anyone for just like not being in the mood to either watch streams too, but I felt like I'd had to. I mean, I like copped out of last week's stream, so yeah. I felt like I had to do something. Oh, hang on. I should make sure my streams are actually working. Apparently, like last stream was having some like lag spikes and all that. I just want to like keep an eye on things, making sure that nothing's like going too wrong there. Well, I did some edits. I did some changes to hopefully bring that back in line. So I'll just keep an eye on that. I didn't notice any stats. It might be a restream issue. Now, there is something with Twitch where it says the maximum bitrate is 6,000. You can send up to 8,000, but if you go slightly above 8,000, it might throttle you down. So right now I'm sitting at about like 7,800, and I hope that's fine. That should be enough for 1080p 60? Maybe? Maybe? Probably not. Who knows? I don't know. This is all confusing. I had like a nice setup going, but that was like pure YouTube like stream setup. Well, if I'm restreaming to Twitch, things get a little more iffy. Because I have to play by Twitch's rules and like what they want. And I have to make sure to keep that in mind when also doing to YouTube. And the problem is, I could not use Restream, and I could stream directly to both. Like, I could split it on my end. Problem is, that ends up using double, like, the bit rate. And my internet technically should be good enough for that, but oftentimes it actually just isn't. It is what it is. You have to work with what you got, unfortunately. Even if what you got is way under what you pay for most of the time. It's just the fact of life, you know? Why do I keep looking over to the right? I don't know. But yeah. Hopefully, everything will be fine. Everything will work out in the end with VTubing and all that. I just think in the meantime, it's gonna lose all of the steam it had. And I mean, I guess that was inevitable. It was impossible to keep up the steam it had during the COVID era where everyone was locked in and forced to watch. That was like the perfect storm for VTubing to take off. I don't know what comes next, though. What is the next big thing that's going to happen? Is it going to be AI? Is it going to be like AI creators, AI entertainers, or are people going to get their robot cat girl maids, Elon? Is that going to be the next big thing? Because honestly, I'd be okay with that, actually. At least that'd be funny. At least that'd be funny. I don't know. The future is kind of hard to predict, and it gets harder to predict each year because, I don't know, AI really throws a wrench into things. Why is my bitrate 10K? I set it to 7,800. What the hell, Restream? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. AI throws a huge wrench at things, and people just keep saying, oh, it's going to keep accelerating, more people are going to adopt. I'm already seeing like huge layoffs in like software engineering jobs and all that, just from all the entry-level positions just getting like thrown out because it's replaced with like AI coders and stuff like that. And it's going to get worse and worse. Soon it feels like like creative jobs like art apparently are gonna have like AI taking over, at least in part. So I don't know, it feels like eventually the only work for humans to do that it won't be cost effective for AI to do is like manual hard labor, and man, ain't that a disappointment. Oh god. Because one thing that won't change is that robotics will always, well, I mean, for a very long foreseeable time, robotics will always be fairly expensive to produce, like the humanoid robots, just because of all like the things involved, the batteries, all the parts, the manufacturing and all that. So those probably won't replace human workers anytime soon. So yeah, we got that manual labor for a while left, baby. Hooray. Who knows? Entertainment? Maybe they'll take over. I don't know. The world is just in a weird spot right now. I mean, like 4chan went down to... No, I'm not supposed to refer to it, but I mean, hey, it's down. So, I mean, I think that's fine. Oh, man. I had some fun there. I had some good memories. I didn't really lurk on it until... Well, I lurked on it a very long time ago. I stopped for a long time, and I started again kind of recently, just because VT and all that. But, I don't know, it's sad to see it go. It'll be back eventually, but... That's a long eventually. A month is a age in internet time. So there's a good chance that it'll be a husk of itself once it comes back. Like, even more of a husk of itself. A husk of a husk of a husk, basically, at this point. I don't know. Like I said, world's in a weird spot right now. Who knows what'll come next? We just gotta ride it out, see where it goes. Hopefully, better days will come. That's all you can really do. Just do your best. That's why I'm here. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this because I thought, you know what? I want to at least try at something that I think might make me happy. And I mean, I've enjoyed myself. I haven't done everything I thought I would. I haven't done everything I think I should. I really need to get back to writing because that was like kind of a large part of this in my mind. But I'll keep doing this for as long as it keeps at least making me happy in some part. I will keep making schedules. Just because otherwise, without schedules, I end up going to the last minute being like, I don't know what to stream, and so I end up just keep procrastinating. I have to schedule it, unfortunately. Because otherwise I won't do it at all. It's not because I hate everything. It's just like I keep putting off deciding what I should do until there's no time left. And I decide, better not do it then. Yeah, that's just how I am. I'm terrible at procrastinating. But anyway, it's time to stop doomering and focusing on all the bad things right now. It's time to start distracting myself with a good old game. Yeah? Yeah. You know, Monster Hunter's been all the rage, so I thought, I'll play the Monster Hunter game I have in my library. Not World. I should probably actually play World at some point just to at least get through all that story in the start so I can maybe collab with some people just playing that game. I'm not sure if I'll play the new one. But, oh yeah, I did buy Repo. Mostly to play with my personal friends offline, but now I do have it. So for any streams, I maybe could collab with people eventually in the future. I haven't collabed with anyone yet, so who knows about that one. I'm still very happy. The Edgy, thank you so much, by the way, raided into my stream yesterday. I was so caught off guard because I forgot I set up that alert and I forgot that it would, like, I didn't even realize it would work. So until it happened, I was just like completely blindsided by that. But yeah, that was my first ever raid. So thank you so much, man. It means a lot. I was very happy to see that. Oh, man. So yeah, I am planning to play some Monster Hunter Stories 2 today. The Wings of Ruin. I'm not sure what Monster Hunter Stories really is. I played it like for 5 minutes once and then didn't touch it again. I think it's like a Pokemon game. I don't know. This might just be like this will probably just be like a one-off stream. Oh yeah, and I also, one last thing. Tonight's stream is gonna be a bit of a shorter thing. I am going to end at around like 11:30 today. That's just how it's gonna be. I got like plans planned with friends. Plans planned with friends. Ugh. I really gotta figure out my wording. So yeah, a bit of a shorter stream today. I just figured I didn't want to like give up on streaming today entirely. Despite how I might feel. You gotta push through it sometimes, You can't let the brainworms get you down that bad. I've found that as much brainworms as I may have, giving into them and not streaming just ends up making things worse, really. So you just gotta push through it. Anyway, if you would please, Quill, turn that page. Wow. Well, if it ain't my favorite VTuber, Johnny Slicks, Mr. Shampoo Man. How have you been, dude? It's been an age. It's been a long time. Auspicious day for you to come back in, but yeah, it's been a while. Glad to see you, man. Glad to see you're still around. I actually was kind of thinking about you for not too long ago, wondering how you've been. Things on my end have actually been pretty okay. I made more friends. I made more connection here or there. I've had some viewers. I've had some good times, actually. I've even got some Fangar. I thought you wouldn't remember. Of course I'd remember, man. You were like one of my first like consistent viewers. How would I not? I'm glad to see you. I'm surprised you're still alive. Glad to know you're doing well. Glad to see you're doing well, man. I'll keep doing I'll keep keeping this up for a while yet. It makes me happy at least, and it gives me like an outlet for stuff, even though I don't really do all the things I have planned to, like all the writing and all that. I have written a short story and I put that out, but it was a Christmas themed one. It wasn't great, and it kind of put me off for it, but for writing for a little bit because I wanted to like make it better. But I do plan to get back into writing for stream eventually. I just want it to be good. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I also had a terrible April Fool's stream. That was so cringy. I hated it. If you want to laugh at me, that might be fun, but you might just cringe yourself to death. It's just cringe, man. It was very last minute, and oh god. But yeah, things been great, man. I've even gotten some like little fan art stuff. I even got little chibi me's too. Well, some stuff's happened. It's been a good time, actually. Yeah. Although today hasn't been exactly the best of days. With the news and all that, but I'm just trying to push through it. Playing some Monster Hunter Stories too. Fan art. So you're saying you're famous? Basically, I've gotten like 2 pieces of fan art, and then one person made art of me and put me in his mod after he put out like an open commission. And I asked to be included, and he includes basically any indie that asks. So basically, I'm famous now. But yeah, Dan put me in his like mod for Death Road to Canada, the 2-view mod, and he's included like a bunch of VTubers, both like big and like small in there. And so yeah, I got included in the mod, and I got like little mini-me's in there. It's been fun. I've had some good times. And yeah, I'm basically famous. I'm part of a game now. Yeah, good times. Oh, hang on. I need to go out here. I just wanted to like go in there so you could see like your comments clearly, but I should stick out here so that Quill. Okay, Quill, please. There we go. See, look at that. So Quill can give us the chapter for today. What was I playing again? Right, Monster Hunter. Thank you, Quill. Monster Hunter Stories 2. How's Quill been doing, by the way? He and I have had a bit of disagreements, but we've come to an understanding. We've come to an understanding. You kind of maybe facilitated the mini-me takeover of the stream for the April Fool's thing I was talking about that was super cringe. And then we had to come to an agreement where I like agreed to pay him like an actual salary somehow, even though he's like a quill, a literal quill, and like a bunch of other contractual demands, like I treat him better in the workplace and stuff like that. We've been working it out and workshopping like the actual paperwork behind the scenes. We've gotten some lawyers involved. We're getting through it. It's been a process. So yeah, also I think he only stopped them because they're like playing Take Over the World, and so yeah. So I'm trying to be nicer to him. I'm trying to be nicer. Otherwise, he tends to like to just threaten me, you know? And like that. He just brings out, I'm not sure if that's a gun or a bonking stick. Okay. Yeah, that's the bonking stick. I think I should probably just stop talking about this now. Oh no. Quill. Okay, fine. I'll stop. All right. So, let's get back to the chapter, please. Oh, ghost unions and all that crap, nasty stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And unfortunately, he's very efficient at blocking off any scabs, so none of that going on either. I'm kind of stuck with him. Chapter 1. Let's see. Yeah, let's make it a happy story. Yeah, a happy story to distract from, like, today's events. There we go. Now, I don't have much to expect. I've only played Monster Hunter Stories 2 for like 5 minutes, and that was like a year or two ago. So we'll figure it out. Oh, hang on. Let me actually get it going before we dip in there. There we are. Oh yeah, I've played a lot of Elden Ring. I've gotten like 90 hours in Elden Ring, all on stream, and I've gone to the point where I've, oh yeah, recent stream, I just like, I killed Gideon, Mr. All-Knowing, and then I, Mr. Sadman, battled it out with Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. That fight took nearly 3 hours on its own, and it ended in like an epic samurai duel showdown, you know, where they both like do their last finish on each other at the same time, and one is left standing. Yeah, it was that type of final ending to that fight. It was great. Oh yeah, I'm also restream. Oh yeah, you know that now, because you see me on Twitch. But yeah, I decided like after a point to like, after some advice from another watcher, from Dan in fact, I've been restreaming on Twitch as well as YouTube. You know, just seeing how that goes. It does mean some settings get a bit more funky, but hey, can't be helped. Okay, I thought I hit play, but apparently I didn't. There we go. Hopefully there's no problems running this game. One thing I haven't gotten better at in that time since you've been here is I haven't exactly improved in testing games before I play them. Yeah, that's one part that always just like, it skips my mind, I'll say. Oh, here we go. I think we got it in. Let's cut the music and go right into it. Whoa. No say to create new save file? Yes. I'm not sure why it's windowed. Okay. I might need to change for controller for this. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's try controller. Agree. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Off. Ah, damn. Okay, let's do borderless. There we go. There we go, finally. Okay, now does that look better on, there we go. All right, now let's dip right in there. Now it's actually taking up the whole screen. By the way, what's your stream schedule? I mean, it's still pretty late for you, if I recall. It's still around 9 In between 9 and 10 is when I start, and I usually end around like 11:30 or 12. It depends on the day. Some days I'll go until like 1 a.m., but a lot of the time I only start around like 9:15 or 9:30. So I think that's a bit late for you. So I don't blame you for showing up. I do remember like you were only really there for like the earlier times and all that, and that's just how schedules are. But I'll be always happy to have you in if you can drop by. VSync, I think I turned that off. I think I had like a G-Sync monitor. I always forget about that. All right, and finish. I think I can handle the rest. Why would you default to my, you know, it says monitor, but I'm hearing it through my headphones. I'm just gonna assume that's all handled, you know, in the back end fine. When has been the last time I've actually listened to stuff through my monitor? It's gotta be an age. I do remember there was a time where I was like really young and I would only use the speakers for everything, but man, ever since I've been living with roommates, like when I first started to, I just switched to using headphones and I've never stopped. Kind of weird when I think about it like that. Huh. I mean, obviously I can't do it like when watching streams or like playing the stream. It's 1 a.m. for you right now. You can't sleep yet, so you'll be sane until I start feeling EP. Oh, I'm glad to have you in, man. But yeah, it's a bit on the later end of things, isn't it? Oh, happy to have you in. Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. Oh my god, that's loud. All right, maybe, nope, wrong thing. Volume. Why do they always make it so loud? Okay. You know, it has the white line there too. You'd think they would like start at the white line, not like the max. Nope. Okay, that's better. Maybe she'll learn another language so you can appeal to people in other time zones. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she'll learn JP. At least then I'd be fulfilling my weeb destiny, you know? Okay. I think that's good. Monsty voice pitch. I'm not even sure what that means. Okay. New game. All right, Monster Hunter collab. 6 elemental Pelmute eggs. I'm not sure really what to expect from this game. Like it's, I'm kind of expecting kind of like a Pokemon thing, basically. All right. Kulve Tara. Co-op trial quest. Do I have to... Okay, I'm just going to assume it's loading right now. This update features a highly difficult quest with Kulve. By slaying this tenacious monster, you can obtain material you can't get anywhere else. Also features an area where you can find dragon element eggs, but beware of the newly introduced Molten Tigrex lurking about. Monster Hunter has always had some like really cool monsters. I have a friend that... Your weeb destiny, I thought you just want to be a writer. Well, I do want to be a writer. But like I said during my debut all those months ago at this point, the ultimate like pie in the sky dream is to write something so good that gets adapted in Japan that eventually becomes like an anime. I mean, come on. How can you not want that as like your ultimate dream? Like a very good, well-adapted anime. Obviously, I'd need to write something that's so good that it just like transcends all boundaries. And of course, it would become like a big hit in Japan. But... A little bit of an unrealistic dream. Little bit, but that's fine. It's fine to have those types of dreams. But I mean, that would be incredible, wouldn't it? Who wouldn't want that? Oh, right. Well, first up. Now, some people like to play the girl characters just to have something pretty like that, and that's fine. I'm just gonna do something basic. I want to like spend the whole stream here. Let's just keep it narrow-faced. That's why I preface it with Pine Sky. Yes, it would be incredible. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want that? Let's see. Let's keep it simple. That's not a bad hairstyle. That's way too simple. That's like generic male VTuber simple, you know? That's why I added a whole bunch of hair to me. I gotta keep it somewhat interesting. All right, I like the ponytail on this one. How is it still loud? I cut it down like half. Okay. Ooh. That one's fun. That one's more like me though. I don't know. Is there like a messy ponytail that's like that? Not so much. Okay. Let's go with this then. The warrior, the samurai Ronin look. Blue eyes, that's fine. Oh yeah, I can change like the hair color. Color change. Okay. Something like, actually, what do I look like? Hang on a second. Let me just look in a mirror real quick. Okay, yeah. Green to orange. That's what I thought. Oh, getting the exact color right is going to be a bit difficult. Hang on, I think it's like, kind of like that. Kind of. And let's see, orange is a bit difficult, so. Kind of like that. It is kind of similar. Oh, I think we got it there. Now the green is still a bit overpowering, but that's fine. I don't know, that's pretty accurate, right? Can't be just a completely generic E-boy, throw a bunch of green on him and a scarf. Perfect, exactly. Hey, at least I don't have a hoodie, you know? That's slightly different. I have a jacket instead, completely different. Oh. Eyes? Yeah, let's go back. Let's just change the color of those. I don't know, any of these have like there we go, there's the tired eyes, but do we have the tired eyes that don't look so completely out of it? I said I wasn't gonna spend much time, but if I can make it similar to me, you know, why not? All right, these are the only eyes with like bags under them, so I guess that's what we're going with. Perfect. The orange eyes. Mouth, that's fine. Ooh, that is a big mouth. That is a ditto mouth. Ugh. Now that's an overbite, Jesus. Rabbit face. I do like that little face right here. It just feels like the most mischievous face, you know? Yeah, I like the mischievous face. No disrespect to the model, by the way, I think it suits you, thanks. I really like it too. I really like it. It's a very comfy vibe without being like too over the top and all that. I really dig it. I put some time into it, you know. Maybe a little bit too much time, but hey. Oh, right, makeup. Do I want to have like cool scars and all that? Since I am living in this land of monsters, you know, why not? I don't know, the star-shaped scars are always kind of neat. Very anime-esque, but you know, why not? Now, what color do we want? Probably orange. Something like, maybe a bit brighter. There we go. Not bad. Voice? Are you gonna... Hello? Game, are you gonna tell me what the voices sound like, or... Game? Oh, here we go. Ah! I can't tell the difference at all. I'm just gonna go with this one, like the one in between. Okay, and we will keep this as, well, we'll change this over to Wilt. Just my first name, seems appropriate. Okay. Look at that smile. Capcom presents. Ooh. Oh, I love kites, actually. Reminds me, though, when I was in school one time, I got, like, put in detention during kite day, and that was pretty awful. Although I think my parents were more angry on my behalf than I was. Bro. Hello, Planet Eater. You had a kite day? Yeah, back in middle school. There was a couple times I had like a really cool kite that was like a in the shape of a boat, like a sailboat and all that. I love setting that up on kite day. But I think for the last kite day I was in that school, I was put in detention. This was a very long time ago. I was kind of all right with it. Like, I didn't care too much, but my parents were very angry on my behalf. They felt like it was, to be put in detention on that day, they felt was a bit too harsh. You want to play VR but I keep seeing lives? Follow your heart, man. Ooh. Look at me. I do like the art style of this. It kind of reminds me of like Dark Cloud a bit. Don't want to miss content? There will always be more content, man. Don't worry about it. In the end, you'll always be happier more for taking action yourself and for making stuff on your own rather than just watching other people's content. Take it from me, who spent nearly his entire life just watching other people and consuming their content. Ooh. Harry the real day and make your own content. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm still playing games, but...
I have to hurry.
I do like her outfit. Elf ears? Hell yeah.
I'm so glad I'm still alive.
White-haired elves. Oddly popular. Oh, it's kind of like a light blue. Hard to tell if that's the lighting, though.
I thought I'd never see you again.
An egg. That egg does not look like it comes from that dragon. Oh, it's a light blue. Yeah, it looks light bluish. I couldn't tell if that was just the lighting, though. Now he's evil!
Wait! Where's your rider? Don't you have one?
Monster hunters?
Hold on. Something's not right. This is bad. Hurry up!
Shoot the girl. Ah, well.
Dad!
No. A fatherly figure is already dead. You gonna help them or you gonna run with an egg? Okay, you're running with the egg, leaving them to burn alive. I cannot take it seriously when it goes from that scene to just seeing that face. Dad, tell me son decide you'll be remembered. Maybe.
This is a bad sign.
Huh?
What?
That is a lot of dragons.
What's happening?
Dude, don't smile all the time. End of the world's happening, and the dude's just sitting there with that face. I can't take you seriously with a face like that. I cannot either. Ooh, a beach. We're going right back into the early 2000s with this one. The whole beach tropical aesthetic. Hell yeah.
Why did you enter the sacred mountain without our permission? Why? A dangerous Rathalos lives there. Don't you think you should have mentioned that? What do you mean, dangerous? The Rathalos that inhabits the sacred mountain is Guardian Ratha. He protects this island. Huh? The people it injured might say otherwise. That's because you raised your weapons at him. So you're saying we should stand before a monster unarmed? This is a rider's island. Brandishing weapons at Guardian Ratha is an unforgivable act.
Yeah, she's like unsure about it.
Have you all lost your collective minds, idolizing a wild Rathalos? Give me a break. I'll give you a break, all right.
Oh,
Okay, that's enough.
she was having none of that.
Knock it off, both of you. The main reason we invited hunters to our island's festival.
Arcel kind of reminds me of
was
Wind
so
Waker.
that
Yeah,
we'd
same.
Foster a little goodwill between us.
Kana's right. Besides, there are children listening. Please calm
Yeah,
yourselves.
Planet Eater. Fuck that face.
Yes, sir.
Well then, let's listen to the hunter's point of view, shall we? Why would you call Guardian Ratha dangerous?
Because we were tipped off. Raisewing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin, lives on this island.
With the wings of ruin.
The Wings of Ruin?
The wings of ruin.
Yes. It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Chief, do you know about the Wings of Ruin? Because I've never heard of them.
Ah, yes, the Wings of Ruin.
The wings of ruin.
Legend has it that a long time ago, a Rathalos born in this region brought terrible chaos and destruction to our world.
Okay, it looks like he can make a face other than a smile.
But that's only a legend, right?
Who can say? In any case, our top priority.
What? A
right
dragon's
now is to
actually
determine
be
the
awful?
cause of these strange happenings.
Yes, of course. Why did the ocean change color? What was that light? And where did all the Rathalos go?
That was just to hunt
So much
humans
we
on a
don't
different island. Don't
understand.
worry about it.
Let's organize an expedition team and survey the area.
You got it.
Why do they have like a little kid like you on this conversation? I'm very important.
You want to join the expedition too?
I'm the main character.
I don't know, this could be dangerous. And this kid only just became a real rider.
I'm a real writer now. You can trust me.
You're worried about Guardian Ratha, aren't you?
Sure.
That makes sense. He was your grandpa's monstie after all.
My grandpa's monstie. No.
Your grandfather, Red, was a
Frolix
fine,
13 ain't no
upstanding
rider.
rider.
Wait, my grandfather was named Red? What am I named, like, Green?
He
What's with
led
the naming
our
convention of
tribe
this island?
and protected the island alongside Guardian Ratha for many years.
I sure wish he was still around now. I bet he'd know what to do.
Wait, so that was his grandpa's monster. Why would they call it? Why didn't they mention that when they were talking to the hunters? Like, oh yeah, we know that monster is not dangerous. We literally had him as a partner of one of our guys, and he protected the island with us. Not just, oh no, we worship them. I feel like that would have been important to mention.
You'll join the team.
Oh, sweet.
Chief Gara, are you sure about this?
A happy
it's a big
face.
job to dump on a rookie's shoulders.
I can handle
Not
it.
to worry, Kana. You'll go together.
Oh, sweet.
Kana can guide you. Use the experience to learn what you're capable of and what you must do as a rider.
So, I'll be a teacher?
Something wrong?
No way! It sounds kind of cool, actually. If that's what you want, Chief, I'm all for it.
Hey, you're not supposed to think that hard, let the plot holes fall all over you. Don't worry, with this face, this kid ain't thinking about anything too hard.
Okay. Rider class is now in session. You better keep up, newbie.
Oh, I'll be an expert rider in no time.
First things first. Go change into your rider gear.
Why do I have breast armor?
Wow, you look the part already. Meet me at the stables when you're ready.
I guess it's
Start
better
with
than
rider
hers.
rule number 1.
Birth of a Rider. An ominous red light flashes on the night of the festival. Oh, this is giving you like a too long didn't watch thing if you just skip through the cutscene. Got it. You have breasts? Well, my chest plate. Hey, talk to characters. I just thought it was weird that it didn't like go down and cover the tummy too, you know? I guess it like makes it more flexible. Then we can like bend and things. So I guess that makes sense if you're like riding a monster and have to like bend down a lot. Kind of. Actually, yeah. Jet this will check. Projects can be saved at the bed in your house or at any Catavan stand. Okay. I got a big sword for a small kid. Yo.
Go on.
Head over to the stables. Gotcha. I love the old, like, beach tropical art style. That was like a big thing in games for a while. And I wish it would make a return. Because, man, when they had, like, this whole Wind Waker, Dark Cloud 2 art style, like, the beach is just such a nice aesthetic. Foraging upgrades. Okay. Guess we'll just be, this will be our hub for a bit. Hunters. And we got our Calico buddies. Yuck, so dusty. Can't people lick themselves clean instead of tracking dirty paw prints all over the place? I'll sweep around your house and make it nice and welcoming for you. Okay. Okay, I can like zoom in and out with the right trigger. Huh. Hello, Kana. Oh my god,
Took you
putty
long
tats. Why am I so mad?
Hey, you need to lighten up, newbie.
Why was I like happy at like seeing all the dragons fly off and I just got mad at that?
Not to mention, I'll be by your side. You're sure to become a top-notch rider in no time. Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's get started. Rider rule number 1.
Okay.
Riders form bonds with monsters, and they in turn become our monsties.
Do we really have to call them
Which
monsties
reminds
though?
me, you still don't have a monstie, right? Then the first step is to go out and hunt for an egg that'll hatch one. You can use one of my monsties during your search.
Can't we just call them monsters?
This here is Ronmar. He's a bit wild, but once you get the hang of riding him, he won't lead you astray.
Big
You
chicken.
know, newbie, seeing you takes me back to the time when I first rode a monstie.
Yeah? I didn't ask.
Anyway, enough about me. There's something very important I need to tell you. Monsties are like an extension of our bodies, you know? They take us wherever we want to go. But they're not to be manipulated. They're living creatures. You could even say they're our best friends.
Right,
You
right.
need to care for them. And always remember to show your gratitude.
Right, so when do I start whipping
Okay.
them?
As long as you understand that, you're set.
It's
Here,
a super
take
small
this.
village. Wouldn't this lady know
Your
this
rider's
kid you're
notes.
playing as? Yeah, you'd think
In it,
so.
You'll find helpful info about monsters and all the rider fundamentals. Try opening the menu to read all of your notes. Now that we've got that settled, it's time to go egg hunting. I can't wait to get started.
All right. It's like it's Easter. I mean, we are coming up on it. Wide open camp menu and access your items, map, field guides, and more. More as menu's function will be unlocked as you progress through the game. Okay. Rider's notes contain hints and useful information. Okay. Ready to go egg hunting, meet Ranmar and me outside the village. All right. Ooh, so here's map mode. So that's where you can see like the, yeah, this is a pretty small village. You definitely think she'd be well acquainted with me by now. Unless we're talking about like, this is like the whole island. People are just gathering here for like the big like event. A fishing village of around 50 people or less and she doesn't know you. Well, a fishing village of like, I think we have to like take it with some degree of salt because a fishing village of 50 people or less wouldn't survive generations. So I don't know about that one. Say motor oil for funny earth mover. I don't know what you're talking about. Items. All right, we have all the typical Monster Hunter stuff here. Hammer. Hammer evasion. All right, so we do have a pickaxe. That's good. And a grill and a bug net. Okay. Equipment. What do I got? Iron sword. And typical rider armor, and that's about it. Okay. Nothing too crazy going on there. I want a French on hit chat. What are you on about, man? Quick heal. Don't have any donuts. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but apparently I need donuts to heal. Good to know. Story quest. All right. Writer's notes. Okay, good to know. Options, status. Okay, quick look at status. Oh, this is where we see monster status, I think. Bird Wyvern, rarity 2. Okay. What's your YouTube chat on, Wilt? My YouTube chat's normal. I don't think I've changed anything. I can't show it on stream though due to like Twitch's rules for like restreaming though. I mean, I could probably do it. It's just like at any point Twitch could just like bonk me for it and I don't want to risk that. You want a friend, man, in YouTube chat? I'm trying. I think people get a little scared off. It's fine. All right. Acquire an egg. Let's go out into the world and find an egg for her. Well, for me. Hakolo Island. Oh, look at that, Planet Eater. You got a friend already. Right. There's a monster den in South Kamuna Forest. That's where we're headed. Approach your monster, and I will never get used to that name, and press X to mount. Press again to dismount. You can also use X to whistle for your monster when it's not near you. If you whistle while running, you'll jump right on. Okay. X to ride. Give it a try. Whee! Alright, B is jump, little odd. What's A then? Nothing. See those monsters outside the den? Find our way past one of them would be a good warm-up. Do you know what this game is about, or are you going in completely blind? Completely blind, pretty much. I thought it was like kind of like a Pokemon type game. We enter battle mode. Hello. Hello, Mamat Gerard. Happy to have you in. It's an Apotnoth. These make great training partners when you're just starting out. Okay, let's see what you and Ranmar can do. Select fight, then use a power attack. Okay. Head to head. When you and your opponent are targeting each other, you directly will enter a head to head. Okay. For the 3 attack types, okay, so we got like a rock, paper, scissors here going on. Power beats technical, technical beats speed, and speed beats power. Try to remember that. Okay. Yep. Attacking opponent that is targeting you will trigger head-to-head. Battle lines will show who's being targeted. When head-to-head results in an opponent taking significant damage and your kinship gauge filling up by a substantial amount. Oh my god, it's turn-based. Instant turn-off for me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be turn-based. I actually like turn-based games a lot of the time. It's a draw. See the battle line? That shows you who the monster is going to target next. Apotnoth tend to favor power attacks, don't you think? I wonder if we can use that knowledge to our advantage. Oh, gee, I wonder. All right, so speed beats power. There we go. I did it. Oh yeah, and then there's the little raptor doing its thing. Both use attacks with a type advantage perform a double attack. Double attacking deal huge damage and avoid the enemy's attack. Okay. All right, so can I control Ranmar's attack, or is it kind of just like, okay, yeah, now it's doing the speed. Okay, cool. You can like turn-based games. I personally feel so distant from the fight in these games. I understand that. It's a different feeling.
You did it!
I basically grew up playing turn-based games, so it's I'm just kind of used to it, I guess. Your first battle was a rousing success. We'll make right out of you yet. Hooray! Also, I had this game for a while, and I figured I'd give it a try, you know? It'd feel like a waste if I didn't play it, at least once. Cotton off tail. A lot of tails. How many tails did it have? And then raw meat. Nice one, newbie. Seen through monster attack patterns is a sure path to victory. HP's running low. Use a herb from the item section off the camp menu. Okay. South Kamuna Forest is up ahead. Use a herb and let's get going. Do I have to? Yeah, why not? Might as well. Into the dark cave. Let's head to the monster deck and grab ourselves an egg. Whoa, monsters in the way? No way. Protecting their eggs? That's crazy. Can't we? I feel like we can just ignore these ones, actually. I don't see an egg around them. Oh, hey, little birdie over there. Yeah, can't we just ignore these guys? Are there eggs over here? What's this, a jump pad? Guess we haven't learned how to do that yet. Okay. Watching my brothers play Halo on Xbox, that's what got me into the games. Okay, Halo's also like a top tier game I grew up on. Halo 3 has got to be my favorite game of all time. Nothing tops that experience for me. Let's take on some Velociprey next. They'll land their feet and way more aggressive. Okay. It doesn't tell me what they're gonna do. I feel like they'll use speed, so I should probably use technical. But then again, my thing's gonna be using power. Let's bank on it. Ride them like a bug. They just look like the speedy types. Ow. I don't need to use a herb, I'm fine. Fine, all right. She's not letting me not use it. Ow. Okay. And their health bar hasn't changed at all, which is a little concerning. But I guess that's just part of being in the tutorial still, basically.
Keep up the pace.
Or I'm not sure if actually that's a tutorial or if that's just the Monster Hunter game being Monster Hunter, you know? It might just decide not to show health unless you do like a specific command. Kinship gauge. Select skills from menu during battle. Use your skills at the cost of kinship charge. Without sufficient charge, you'll be unable to use your skills. Alright, they also have attack types. Action start each turn over by selecting monsters in battle menu. You can also your two monster use skills as long as you have sufficient. Alright. Skills. Charge, tackle T. My face got serious. Hooray!
You smashed it.
Level 2. And I get a Screamer Sack. Monster's internal organ lets out a deafening screech when torn open. Interesting. Velociprey scale. Is that like one of those fart bags? People probably put those under like people's seats to like prank them, huh? And some scales. Bones. Nice. Really cut them open. There ain't no confusion. This ain't like Pokemon. Monsters don't fade. We cut them to shreds at the end of each battle. Watching you as you fight for your life. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting attacked by 2 Velociraptors, and she's just like, you got this. What the? Ooh, mushroom. Can I? Got it. Whoop. Whoop. Acquire an egg. Now, I haven't exactly seen where the eggs are. Oop. What is this, anyway? Whetstone. Probably pretty useful. Now, he did kill... Kana? You did tell me to kill those things for, like, the eggs, and I'm not seeing any eggs. There we go. I didn't get close enough. Cross this river. It's time to let this monster really comes in handy. Actions such as jump, ivy climb, or flight. This actually kind of reminds me of Monster Rancher. Not Hunter, Monster Rancher. Specifically because in that game, it's like an old favorite of mine. Each monster has like different abilities and you could like explore dungeons with them, but you had to have like the right type of monster with the right skills to unlock certain areas in the dungeons. Really good game. Really, it takes a while to get into. It's not like something you can play for like a stream and get to like the meat of it. Whoop. They turned a monster into ranch? Pretty much. I mean, at the end of like their life, they do die. Gotta make some use out of it. Perfect. Velociraptor are great at jumping. We riders great at punting monsters' skills to good use. Look what's growing here. Oh, yeah, herps. Okay, gathering. I've already started gathering. Got that. It's only that you have to come to like a complete stop to gather. You can't just gather while moving. Yeah. I'm not sure how I'm reaching these. My guy does not have that, like, long of arms. Yeah, just grab that beehive, put it in your pocket. At the end of their life, they do die. I mean, it's true. They have a lifespan in that game. Maybe I should have just said that. They do have a lifespan. They will die of old age. They can also get injured. Oop, spider web. Yeah, I'll just put that whole spider web in. Oh, no, I got the insect out of it. Okay, that's fair. You know, for a quick and dirty job, that hair actually looks pretty good. Or maybe I'm just partial to my own reflection.
Hold on. Something's here. Keep quiet and stay close, okay?
It's actually incredible I had such a similar eye-like hairstyle. A bigger chicken. Kuluyaku.
But what in the world is it doing?
I don't know, it's just kind of walking around. That seems pretty normal. That egg just jumped. I don't think eggs are supposed to do that. Huh? Okay, now the egg is speaking. It definitely shouldn't be doing that. You got egg on your face. Hang on, I see little legs there. How are you hiding?
Huh?
I thought I was a goner. I was taking a cat nap when all of a sudden I got attacked.
What exactly are you? You look like a feline, but somehow different.
Yeah, you look like a worse calico.
With my whip beyond compare and unparalleled flair, you're absolutely right.
I hate him.
I'm not like other felines now that you mention it. I'm the legend, the feline hero. That's right, I'm
The worst.
Naviru!
Oh.
Naviru? I've never heard of any feline hero.
The Kulu patient watching 20 feet away. Oh yeah, there was that thing. Oh yeah, funny you bring him up.
Hey buddy, you're a rider, right? Huh? How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
No way.
Can't we just feed you to it?
Don't worry. I'll be right here to lend a helping paw.
Okay, fine, whatever. It'll probably be worth more if we sell him to a collector.
Looks like it's time to ride on.
I hate you.
Ride.
Don't make me do it. Why? Okay. I think power is gonna be a good thing here. I'm not sure if this thing wants like the egg or the cat, and I really want to try giving it the cat, but it looks like that's not an option, so. Let's go with speed. I feel like it's gonna do something similar. And let's do the double attack. Okay, that was the wrong move. Oh wait, it wasn't attacking me, that's great. All right, they love to carry things around its claws. Okay. So if it's tentacle, let's go with power. You had, for the talk, man, you had to hit the pose, and you gotta go viral. All right. Let's go power again. Haha, I've been. Focus / P. Buck. Okay. Right now we gotta deal with the monster. Attacks to the max. Oh, fine. Let's do a charge tackle. Rock hold. Please don't smash my head open with a rock. Not gonna do a lot of good. Well, that was the worst time to use it. Time for a blunt weapon. Here, take the hammer. Even in the middle of battle. Okay. Switch weapons into the hammer. Okay. Yeah, I'll just carry around a hammer in my pocket. Physiology of large monsters may differ, which affects how effective slash, blunt, or pierce weapons are against them. Equip 3 different weapons to switch between battle. Okay. Completely drain a monster's part gauge to break it. You can receive drop times for breaking parts at the end of battle. Breaking parts may knock down a monster or prevent it from using certain skills. Okay. And I guess that shows it, so, okay. Perfect. Now, if it's going for power, then that means we'll want to go with speed. Body part with different weapons. Yep. I mean, I think that's what I'm doing. There we go. The focus / S. Okay. You know, I thought we were grounded for a minute there, just attacking them head on. And now she's just throwing ki blasts. Okay. When do I learn how to do that? Target lock. It's locked onto its target. I mean, I don't think you need to use a whole move for that. The critical hits. Oh. Okay. We could go for just hurry up and attack. Fine. Just smash its head open with the hammer. How did I do the least amount? Now's your chance to ride on, okay? Wow. Riding it, why didn't I do this from the start? Lose too much in a head-to-head, okay. Riding recovers the monster's health by an amount equal to its rider's health, okay. Force restores HP to the rider. It also boosts attack and defense. Items are usable when riding, so I never want to not be riding. Powerful kinship skills, yep. Automatically dismount after using a kinship skill. Oh. Gotcha. The power of teamwork. What the? Did you just bring out like a Digivolution device or Digi-device? What was that?
This'll put you out of commission.
She's bringing out the Kamehameha! What the? This is a tutorial lady. Jesus!
You did it!
Yeah, we did it. I didn't realize this was that type of game. We got some iron ore, plume, hide. Yeah, we're just like cutting it up now. Beak. I didn't know they had nukes in this universe. Neither did I. We're working off Dragon Ball rules here, I think.
All right, we did it, buddy.
Please stop.
Boy, it was my heart thumping. But you did great, newbie. Looks like you've got your grandpa's skills.
Yeah, can we talk about the fact that you just like threw a nuke at that thing or what?
This famous feline knows talent when he sees it.
I want to kill you.
This is the start of something epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners.
Why?
And I'll do it all totally free of charge.
Yeah, I'd pay you to leave.
Although, if you really want to thank me, I wouldn't say no to a couple of donuts.
Kick it.
You know, you could just ask for something to eat if you're hungry.
Thank you. Thank you, Raptors. Good Raptor. Good Raptors. Eat the little cat.
This furball's not like other felines, huh?
Let the hot girl talk.
You got an egg
Exactly.
out of the deal. Wanna head home?
Home sweet home. Come on, let's go hatch our egg. Meet me at the grounds about the stables. For some reason, it's a comment showed up in the restream chat, but didn't show up like in the YouTube chat. That's weird. Maybe YouTube. Maybe I set the YouTube moderation too tight or whatever. I don't know. So that's also always a little weird. Never exactly sure what rules it sets. But if like saying just a girl as hot as against rules, that feels like a bit overly strict, doesn't it? Hatch the egg. Okay, I guess we got to go up here. Weird that it can show up in the restream like combined chat, but not in the actual YouTube chat though.
Excellent.
Excellent. You mean excellent? Haha. Kill me. This cat's already having an effect on me.
And you're the one who found this egg?
No, well, I guess technically, yeah.
Yep, that's right.
I want to
can tell a
discredit
good
him.
egg just by the smell.
I see. Just as Kana said, you are an odd feline.
We should dissect him to find out what makes him tick.
And you clearly know quality when you see it. It's a very fine egg, I'd say. You're going to hatch a great little monstie from it.
Can we please come up with a better name than Monstie?
I wonder what kind of monster it'll be. I can't wait to find out. Go on, stand in front of it.
Don't we gotta like wait for months and months? I'm not sure why we gotta like stand here. But okay, yeah, I'll play along. All right, no one told you to strip. Only one out of the three of us here should strip, really. Can I just call them monsters like normal people, Gramps?
What's he doing?
It's the ceremonial dance of our people. We perform it to bring luck to a ship's voyage, or to pray that a strong and healthy monster will hatch from an egg.
Those feel like two very different purposes. I feel like there would be two different ceremonies for that, for each of those. Oh, and it's just hatching right now.
Now hold up your kinship stone. It will link your heart with your monstie and help it hatch.
Digimon. Digivolve.
Believe in yourself. You can do this.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we had like gems that like worked on the power of friendship here. Only one of the three of us can strip. You mean me, right? Because I'm so handsome? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so it wasn't a mysterious egg. It was literally just the Kulu Yaku's egg. All right. So this wasn't some special, like, super egg that the feline found. No, it was just like that Kulu-Yaku's. I'm pretty sure we would have found it if we just kept going by ourselves. All right, stone shield. Non-element attack boost. Okay. All right, yeah, it seems like an all right monster.
It worked! It's a Kulu-Yaku!
Is it so small because we, like, use magic, the power magic to hatch it early? Like demonic magic? Is that why?
Ah. Nicely done. It's already accepted you as its rider.
Don't grab my face. Don't rub my cheeks.
So proud. If only your grandfather were here to see this.
Hand on the shoulders as much as you're getting. Don't smile.
Huh? What you doing, Ronmar? You want to stay with the rookie?
Yeah, he's my monster now.
Seriously? And after everything I've done for you?
Yeah, I rode him once, so he's mine
Ronmar's
now.
just being honest with his feelings.
Yeah, he hated you.
Perhaps if you were gentler with him, maybe.
Kick him. Kick that feline.
Oh, is that so, Mr. Hero? I ought to wash your mouth out with soap.
Come now, Kena. There's no harm in it.
Well, hello. Hello, Sky Iron
Alright,
Bat. How you doing
fine.
tonight?
After seeing how much you've bonded, I can't exactly object.
Yeah, I rode him for like
Just
30 minutes, so he's mine now.
Take good care of Ronmar, okay?
Thank you. Hi. You have large teeth.
You and your monsties gotta work together to help each other grow. Got it?
Nice going, buddy!
I never recall you telling, you could say, I'm your buddy. Hit him some more, Raymar. Hit him some more. You gonna play VR? Have a good time, man.
Right. You've got Ronmar as a monstie now, too.
Yeah.
So, what should I have you do next?
Well, you got any other monsters I could just take from you? That'd be great.
Ah, what good timing. There's a new monster den on Ryder Overlook. You'll go investigate for me, won't you?
Ryder Overlook,
Sure.
huh? That sure takes me back. Going there is a rite of passage for new riders.
Okay.
Your grandpa had me go there all by myself. I still hadn't gotten the hang of handling Ronmar. It was a real thrill ride, I can tell you that.
Okay, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be by myself then. You know, maybe we should, considering we're only a village of like 50 people, maybe we should try and make sure like the kids don't die. Ever think about that?
All riders have to strike out on their own someday. This is your chance to test yourself. No need to worry now.
This village is going to die out of like depopulation, and it's gonna be your fault.
Don't you think, Kena?
Chief Gara is right.
By the way, Will, do you have your own social media like a Discord or Twitter? I do have a Twitter, actually, yes. It should be in my description. That's where I currently have my links and all that. Oh, I post my like schedules over on Twitter. Every Tuesday, or technically Wednesday, I'll post like my schedules for like that next week.
You may still be a rookie, but I trust you to take this on alone.
Nice. Oh, I do have a Discord account, but I'm not really in many. I don't really use that often. I don't have like my own Discord like page or like a group or whatever, or server, I should say.
Oh, and you're gonna need Ronmar to get up there. That little beastie just loves to climb up high.
I'll help too.
No.
Just say the word, buddy.
You know, I'll get back to you. I'll keep you in mind.
Okay, before you go, it's time for another lesson.
Yeah?
The
Is it
next
one-on-one?
essential for being a rider is combining. You can make lots of items to help in the field or during battle.
Okay.
Just select Combine from the camp menu and mix several items together to create something new. Here, take this combo recipe and try making a potion. It shouldn't be too hard to find the ingredients.
Okay.
You're gonna need to know about the quest board too. So meet me there when you're ready for your next lesson.
Sure, sure. I'll just put that in my pocket along with the spiders. After getting Monster you need to head into the forest of Fresh-Faced Wookiee where you meet Naviro. Okay, yeah. Too long, didn't watch. Visit the stables to manage your monsters and eggs. Okay. Hatch eggs we have found. Oh, gotcha. That is cool, you can hatch them. Select monsters add to your party and take along on adventures. Cool. Please don't follow me. You can stay here. Okay, that's there. All right. Combine. Let's take a look at this. Herb and blue mushroom. Let's make 2 of those. Nice. Now, can I change my, like, party here? Rider card? Rider cards, profiles. Okay, I don't care about that one. It doesn't look like so. Status. I do have these two. Nice. I have, like, 5. I don't think I'll need to edit the party, but I think I'd do that at, like, the stable. First to join Discord server if you ever make one. I'd be happy to have you, Johnny Slicks, Mr. Shampoo Man. Will's gonna be mixologist now. Yeah, I'll make some potions, maybe some sleeping potions, you know? Really get the party started in this village. As Mr. Shampoo, it'd be my honor. It'd be an honor to have you, man. Okay, Kana, what's your deal? Made it. Congrats again on becoming a full-fledged rider. In recognition of your achievements, you can now accept quests from the quest board. Neat, right? I can't read those. Accept the quest from the board, it will appear in your subquest. Complete them for rewards and experience points. You can also take on subquests directly from villagers. Ask around, see who needs your help. Okay. Alright. Time frame. I hate the time frame type stuff, but it makes sense for this. Let's see. Good luck in Overlook Cave. Don't forget all the important riding wisdom I taught you. Wait, what wisdom? You just taught me how to battle. You haven't taught me how to ride. I figured that out on my own. Alright, subquests. What do I need for this? Rewards a Mahana commodity. You can only collect some items. Take you anything you found on Hakoko Island? I'll cook it for you. No chef. Delicious donuts. How about I just get this? Why can't I just accept, you know, everything? Yeah, I'll just accept everything. You know, why not? Perfect. And I'll, like, avoid the trial quest for now. Got a tip for me. Also completely forgot. What's up, Quill? Quill's doing just fine. Well, it might be another blue moon before I ultimately join. Staying up this late is rarity for me. I get that, man. I'll always be happy to have you, and I'm just glad to see you drop by every now and again. Keep following Red's footsteps and go far. I feel like everyone else is like, all hearts, you'll faint and the caravan will have to carry you all the way back to the village. Save yourself trouble by visiting the village or restore your hearts whenever you have the time. Gotcha. Why does everyone else have like normal names here? But my grandpa was named Red.
Welcome. Welcome.
First full steps is full-fledged rider. Welcome to Mahana Market. Okay. I can buy stuff here. I can buy some donuts, a whetstone. I don't think I'll need that. I have to buy some herbs. Okay, that's what's all of them.
Thank you.
I didn't buy anything. Don't thank me. Here's the smithy. It's forging time. Hana, armory, and smithy. What do you need? If you can't find any equipment you want to buy, try upgrading the stuff you're currently using. Okay. Forge. Oh, what do I got? Ooh. This is what I currently got. I got rider armor, but then there's bone armor, which is significantly better. The best one is the Kululu armor. I see, I see. Does make me look like kind of dumb. I don't know, I like the aesthetic of the rider armor, you know? I like the feather like ears. Speaking of, I should get my rest now. Wish you health and more than wealth. Have a good night, man. It's been a pleasure having you in again. Just glad to see you're doing all right. And I'm overjoyed to see you checking in on me too. Have a good night, man. Wishing you all the best. Okay. Skilled dancer. That's 22 and 12. All right, but what about weapons? What you got for me there? Blunt type weapon is great for breaking monster parts. Okay. Close that. Oh, but what else? Ooh, a pierce type weapon capable of inflicting abnormal statuses. Use a charge skill for a higher chance of inflicting your opponent with an abnormal status with your next attack. There's also a chance to follow up your attack with a power shot. Okay. Able charge skills depend on the bow type. Rapid fire, spread, piercing. Cool. Slash type. Okay, is this gonna be everything? Yep. All right. Yep, hunting horn. All right, I get it. You have like everything in the game and you just want to like make them all special. I get it. All right, thank God. I really would like to get a bow and arrow, but that'll have to wait. I do not have a lot of money. I can upgrade stuff. How much would rider armor cost to upgrade? 700. I do like the rider armor the best so far, though. I like it shows off more of my stupid face and, like, hair. You know what? Yeah, why not? What the? What do I... Huh? Material 2? Oh, I see. So you need, like, one of this and one of that. Okay, 4 of that and 1 of this. Sure. Not sure if this is the most efficient thing I do. I just use, like, 700 of my 1,000 gold, but you know what? Hey. Wait, I'm sorry. How much did the next upgrade cost? 1,200? So it'd cost nearly 2,000 in total just to equal what, I'm sorry, what I could have bought for just 900? Ugh. Yeah, maybe I did make a poor decision there. That guy just fleeced me. The cuckoo armor. I mean, yeah. I do love this tropical aesthetic. I know I've said it like a couple times, but it's great. Ah, yeah, that's a nice aesthetic. Now, where do I need to go? I guess we can check out over here. Investigate the monster den. Whoop. Ranmar's time to shine. Right up to the stone platform and jump up to the overlook. Sure. I feel like this is not one of those games where you need to grind in order to, like, keep up to everything, at least. I don't think it's quite meant for that audience, or meant for be that hardcore. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll get my ass kicked. Anyway, let me just collect that beehive. Thank you, thank you. Nice going, buddy. Made it to Overlook Cave. Yeah, it was like 5 minutes away. Inside caves, most getting dense can do monster eggs. Changes each time you go out in the field. Okay. Once in a blue moon, a rare monster den may appear. Check out those dens to obtain rare eggs or eggs with rare genes. And it has like a bunch of gold on the outside. Okay, that makes it pretty obvious. I'll take those paint berries. Have you played the other Monster Hunter games? I've played World for a bit. That's all. I've never gotten through the story of World, but I've played World for like 5 or so, maybe 7 or so hours. Something tells me you're not alone here, buddy. I mean, it's a monster den. What were you expecting, you dumbass? Let's gather some blue mushrooms here and make a potion using the recipe. I already have a potion. Fine. Blue mushroom. Let me just collect all that ore. Toadstool. Let's go to collect it. You sure these blue mushrooms are safe to eat, man? I feel like our tribe might not have, like, everything recorded, you know? Sure we aren't gonna get some side effects? I don't think any game can beat you him up as Hoaraloo did yesterday. Yeah, that's true. Hello there. What are you? Okay, you're just like some insect. Can I like swipe it out of there? Do I have like my net? All right, I'm just gonna ignore you. Climb, press B. Okay. I can't climb. Okay, fair enough. Big cave. I see a monster over there. I think I saw some, like, a chest down here. God, that fight yesterday, that went on for such a long time, but it was so satisfying. All right, let's jump this. And then we got a chest right here. This really is remind me of, like, Monster Rancher 4. Oh, Monster Rancher 4's dungeon were nowhere near this good looking. Honestly, a remake of Monster Rancher 4, if remakes weren't so, consistently awful, it would go great, because then they can actually make the dungeons look really good. Ignore that guy. No reason to stop and fight. You know, I just have a quest to investigate. Nothing specific, so I just have to go deep as possible, I think. Another chest in here. Who's leaving these chests? Don't worry about it. Hello, Toad. Look at that face. Whoop. And we got another big chicken in here. See that monster fight? We're gonna have to beat it. All right, now this is a force fight. Velocitron, these guys are quick. All right, somehow this has turned into even more of a tutorial than before. All right, let's go technical. It was great. The kills a mid-air toe shot with the Minecraft pickaxe. It was a samurai duel ending, man. It was it was as cinematic as it could have been. It was great. Okay, okay. I could switch monsters. Once per turn. This guy can only do a speed strike. Okay, fair enough. I think eventually the monsters will swap things up, so it won't be so easy, but taking a little bit of time to get there. I'm not sure why my mouth just like fails at some points. Yeah. We can use the charge shackle now. Take this, my focus. Killer strike. Oh man. Now it's mad. Now it'll start changing up its attack pattern. Oh, okay. Right on, okay. Please don't say that, cat. Now it's gonna use something that's different than its usual. It's normally speed. So let's, I feel like it's gonna use power. Now let's go with speed, actually. Hell yeah. It doesn't seem like the type of monster uses like a technical. At worst, it will be a draw. Dino Dower, rawr, rawr, rawr. Kinship full charge. Use it in the battle with style. Hell yeah. Digivolve. Now I've learned the power of ki. Oh, hey, sorry, I took my hand off the controller there. Ooh. Special showdown may sometimes occur between monsters. Use the indicated actions, such as pressing button repeatedly, to cheer your monstie on. Besides dealing damage to your opponent, waiting a showdown will also fill up your kinship gauge. Hey, hell yeah. I've been trained by Mario Party. Pressing buttons fast ain't nothing for me. You have the guts sword in that key. It is a bit big for like a little kid, yeah. But it's kind of standard for Monster Hunter. Somehow I didn't get full points there, not sure how. Let's just cut up that monster real quick. Time to pick an egg. Only pick one, okay. Somehow I can put like as many ores as I want in my pocket, but I can only carry one egg. Okay. All right. Naviru, that's his name, Naviru. Pick up any egg you pick up. The heavier and nicer smelling the egg, the better the odds of having it rare genes. Okay. Hopefully me not killing all those monsters outside this nest won't have any repercussions for me carrying the egg out. Let's just gather a bit. Gather. Okay. You pick this up. That's a big one. I was meant to pick up the big one. Okay, apparently that big egg's not actually real. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's sparkling. Okay, we just get like fast traveled out. Kid must have the bolder shoulders to wield that sword. Obtained a humble birdwerven egg. All right, that sounds decent. Report to the chief. There we go. Now, can I survive a fall from this height? Let's find out. No problem. So far, not too bad. I kind of like where it's going. I like the fact that you can basically use any monster as like your pal so far, at least, if you just are able to RNG into the right egg. Chief, I got another egg. It smelled really good, so we picked it up. By the way, why don't
Oh,
we
you're
just
back.
breed our own monsters?
How'd you like your first
Considering that we can
quest?
domesticate them.
Pretty wild, right? I was worried you might get lost or something. I'm super glad to see you all in one piece.
Yeah, I could have died out there. That was like a cave full of monsters you sent me into.
Huh, was it easy? You look completely unfazed.
Yeah, I just ran past all of them. I'm not sure why you guys all think we have to fight them all.
Guess there's no denying you're Red's grandkid.
Oh yeah, here's the egg.
You even brought back an egg. Splendid work.
Wait, what was I not supposed to?
Oh wow, you're right. Huh. I'm a better teacher than I thought.
What? I mean, I just grabbed an egg and left. I don't really think it's anything special.
Which is it? Thanks to your teaching, or because this is Red's grandkid?
Dude, don't like shit on her. She like helped me out a lot.
Who cares? The newbie did a great job, and that's what counts.
You don't. Well, this ain't a Souls game. You don't die by jumping off a curb height wall or something. Souls games are wild of those.
What do you think, Kena? They're ready for the next one, wouldn't you say?
Already? Okay. I mean, Souls games aren't the only games where like just a little bit of fall damage can kill you. Like in Halo games, for example, a little bit of like just a dip in the water will kill you in those games, basically.
Really? Isn't it a little too soon for the rookie to handle alone?
You just sent me out into a cave.
You should go with them too, just in case.
Never mind, I'm all in favor of this.
Why so serious, guys? Whatever it is, we can handle it.
Yeah.
We've had reports of some recent turf wars in the Pona grass.
Wait, why did he act like he was with me?
Turf wars? What's that?
It's when monsters fight over territory.
We've even found badly injured monsters in the grasslands.
I don't know how horrible monsters are acting like actual
We
animals.
can't just let them tear each other apart. It'll be bad news for the island's ecosystem if we do.
No, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that's part of the ecosystem is for monsters to fight each other over territory. That sounds pretty normal, actually.
Let's get moving. I'll meet you at the edge of the village.
Okay. Can I hash this first? Gotcha. Battle Buddy is an ally who fights alongside you. Uses skills and items generally offers you support. Battle Buddies have their own hearts. If either one of you loses all hearts, it will count as a defeat. Okay. Hearts regenerate automatically when returned to a location's headquarters. Understandable. Let me just go hatch this egg real quick. I wish I could sprint, though. That is one thing I wish I could do. Because a Wervin, if I have a Wervin on my team, that seems like it'd be pretty good. You a proper rider now? I don't know. Oh, sorry, I thought you were the chief. Herbivore egg. I'll think about it.
Fantastic.
I'll think about it. Anyway. Wait, do I not hash this here? Do I not just use the ritual and the demonic magic to hatch it instantly? Okay. Guess not. That was a one-time deal, I think. Stable pop. Oh, hey, a regular cat. Hatch egg. There we go. Sorry, here's the demonic magic. The whole like ritual thing was just for that one egg. Oh, it's another Velocidrome. Damn it. I should have known by the look of it. Attack and defense. I wonder if there's like a difference between them. All out. Okay. In terms of like stats between the monsters. Edit Monsty Potty. Edit Monsty Potty. Okay. I guess I can put him in right here. No, this one's like a lot bigger. It has more of a weak point though, but I think that's probably normal. It does look like it has like different set of skills though. Can I? Gene info. All right, here we go. Rainbow Gene. Onslaught Gene. Critical Eye Gene. Huh. And Onslaught Gene. Doesn't have the Rainbow Gene. Does have a Merciless Gene. And Health Up. Okay. Well, might as well just keep it in the party for now. Here's where I manage it. Gotcha. I can release them back into the wild. So I can kill it eventually. I see. I know, right? You're telling me my character can fight aliens, an Elden Ring transform monster, a god, and can't swim in water. Yeah. I mean, if they don't teach swimming, it just makes sense. Hey, we're gonna go out again. Onto the island.
Wow. Well
Egg
done,
collecting check.
newbie.
Really getting the hang of this rider stuff. Hell yeah. Find some monster tracks. Here you wait, hang on,
Wow.
you're giving me
Well
something.
done, newbie.
You keep saying here, take this, you keep not giving me anything. What's going on there?
Wow. Well done.
I got
newbie.
you something to help that here, take this. Okay, being a little odd. Being a little coy, I guess. There we go. That was a very quick loading screen. Very typical Monster Hunter, I guess. Just a constant
Right.
cutscenes.
Let's go check out where these turf wars have been happening.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if they spread any graffiti
Sounds
around in
good.
Markham.
But what are we gonna be checking out?
Well, obviously we're going to find some monster tracks.
How would you not know
Monsters
that?
leave
You're
traces behind
a little
wherever they
monster.
go. We can follow those to wherever the monsters are now.
Well, okay. But how are we supposed to follow a trail in such a huge area?
by walking.
No worries. I've got us covered. Ta-da! You ever hear of scout flies? Once we find the tracks, these little fellas will do the rest.
Nice.
For real? And anyone can use these flashy things? Even my buddy over here?
Don't call me that.
Of course. They're a vital part of any rider's toolkit. Here, take some.
Just so you know, Cat, I'm just keeping you around until I can find a collector to sell you to.
Whoa!
I'll show you what to do once we find some tracks.
You have to go get some too. I'll be back in some time. We'll have a great till then.
Alright.
Have a good night. Hopefully you get some good food. I'll probably be ending here a short time and just like another 10 or 15 minutes or so. This was going to be a short stream anyway, and I like made some plans with a friend like afterwards because deadlock addiction and all that. I might do more of this though. This is kind of like fun in its own way. So yeah, if I don't see you again tonight, hope you have a good time, and until I see you again, man, glad to have you around. I follow the bugs. Oh, I follow the bugs. All right, fine, fine. Pick that. Now the bugs are going over here. All right, they went the bones. That's like a dead monster killed in like the pack turf wars. Oh, if I'm not back before, have a great night and take care. See you next stream. Yes. Hope you have a good night. Bugs? No, I thought I got that. Okay. All right, we're just going over and gathering everything. At the monster's touched, I think, yes. Or they're going to like every collectible item. I don't know. It's hard to tell. There we go. Monster's trail. Now we just have to follow the light. Okay, there we go. All right, over here. There's a Kulala or a Kuyaku type thing. Just ignore that. Here's a couple more of the raptors. Looks like we're just gonna go around that. Ignore me. I've killed dozens of you already. Don't underestimate me. Scoutflies are gathering up on the cliff top. Wonder if there's another way up. Let me just collect those bones real quick. Over there. Okay. That is a big monster over there. Let's zoom out a bit. Hello. Boy, they're big. Wonder if I can get around them without, like, starting to fight. There we go. I'm sure if I can fight those yet. Cool, though. I like seeing, like, this is what's missing in Pokemon. The monsters, like, I realize there's stacking mission. It's not, like, moving around, but just, like, monsters living their lives, you know, eating and all that, grazing. And Pokemon, you just see them, like, blindly walking around, you know?
Check it out, buddy. Over there.
Ooh, a dumbass-looking monster.
Slowly now. Sneaky.
Sneaky, Nicky, Nicky, Nicky. I'll feed you the cat. Leave me alive. There we go. It spotted us. Switch out quick. What do you mean, switch out? What do I think this thing will use? This thing seems like a technical type, maybe, or power. I'll just use power. I don't think it's speed. There we go. The synchronize. Ooh. Oh, no sword. I gotta switch that out. Weapon change. All right, now I can use power. The double again. Now it's no good for sword or hammer, but I don't have any piercing, so screw you, I guess. Absolute evasion. Yeah, I'll just keep this. Use power again. Here we go. Schmet. Now can I use an actual skill? Meteor hammer, hell yeah. Now's our chance. Yeah, get him while he's down. Kill him. Oh God, I did kill him. I tried at least. I can't ride on yet. Oop. I should have switched the sword. Looks like he became vulnerable to sword again. Yan Kutkut. Oh. You can do it! There we go. All right, hang on. Let me just wait, no, damn it. I wanted to switch like my thing first, my weapon. Ah, well. Velocicrush. Go.
Your kinship's strong.
Okay. And now skill. Oh, hang on, actually, let me just make sure. Yep, hammer, no good. Skills, switch weapons, sword. Bring out the gut sword. Now fight.
Let's go. This'll put you out of commission.
Now, is hers the same as mine, or does she nuke like... Okay, I feel like hers is a little more damage than mine. Why do I do like 12? I can do a charge shackle. I'll just keep doing the regular. What the? Oh, was that like a tap moment? And I just completely spaced out. Is enraged. Different attacks now. I feel like it's gonna use power, so I'm gonna switch to speed. There we go. Defeated, hooray! It's retreating. No, I thought it was defeated.
You smashed it.
Hurry, follow it, kill it. Overpower, hey, yeah. Rock launcher, nice. My chicken has learned to throw the rocks it picks up at people. That's great. When a monster retreats, its den will show up somewhere in the field. It's a great chance for you to grab an egg. Different conditions to make a retreat, but paintball works well against any opponent. Most monsters will be more likely to retreat if they're hit with a paintball before you defeat them. I see. Okay. Chance to get paws on a new egg. Sure. Let's go in. Wait, hang on. There's a chest over here. Don't think I didn't notice you. Paintball. Take it. Let's try and get something that's other than like a chicken or a raptor. Yeah? Although it does say new egg, but I'm pretty sure what the new egg is going to be is just like the monster we're fighting. Because like, why wouldn't it be? Why would it be anything other than the... If it's returning to its den, why would its egg be anything other than itself, you know? Hello, open areas. All right, come back. We ain't finished with you yet. Let's try to wake it. It needs beauty sleep. What do you mean? We're here to kill it. Hi. Let me just take an egg here. Okay, that was the only egg available. Yeah, sure. All right, see ya. We're just gonna farm you for eggs now, we decided. Oh, hey, check that out. What? What the? He's got a cute little hat. Safely taking Mew anywhere Mew want to go. That's a Catavan guarantee. Catavan can instantly transport you to locations you have visited before to a Catavan stand. Catavaner can also save your progress for you. Okay. It's also accessible from the camp menu. Okay. Even ever in a Catavan. All right. Makes getting around much easier. How about I try right now? Sure. Whoop, wrong thing. Ride Catavan? Yeah. Mahana Village. Okay, you didn't have to throw me. That seemed like a bit much. Okay, before anything else, let's see if we can just like hatch this egg, yeah? Hatch egg. I use my demonic powers. Hatch for me now! Yan Kutku. Okay, it looks like a little bit... He looks a little bit silly, but you know. Ooh, fire attack. Good attack, good defense. Fire boost and beak drill. Sure. Monster potty. Okay, yeah. Welcome to the team. I don't think I need to add like their new moves in. I don't think. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully they just get them by default. Yo, Chief!
Chief Gaara, we're back!
Glad to see you're all right. So, how was it?
Well, we beat up a monster, followed it back to its den, and then stole an egg out from under it as it slept. So, you know, it went pretty all
We
right.
tracked down a Yan Kutku. We think that was the one stirring up trouble.
I mean, we had, like, no evidence of that. It was just, like, around and ate, like, a little, like, piece of food.
A Yan Kutku,
Don't
huh?
go jump into conclusions there.
No worries, though. My buddy here gave it what for and even brought back an egg.
Just to be clear, Chief, I have given him no permission to use the name Buddy for me.
You were able to hold your own, huh? Well done. I didn't expect this day to come so soon, but I think it's time to have the barriers taken down.
What barriers?
Chief,
I'll make the arrangements at once. Until that's finished, please continue with your investigation.
nice going, newbie. Whoa, don't you get it? This is a really big deal.
No, I don't get it at all. Sorry. I know I grew up here and everything, but I basically have amnesia. You have seen my eyes. I am fully, like, just checked out at all times.
Taking down those barriers means you have permission to go see Guardian Ratha.
Oh, wait, I thought we scared them off.
That's my buddy for ya. Even the chief is starting to see how great you are.
I'll go get started. Meet me in the center of the village when you're ready to set out.
Okay. Might be a bit.
Buddy, I I spotted a suspicious Mealinx over by the harbor before.
Mealinx?
What do you say we go check him out while Kena is setting things up?
I don't know what that is, so that might be all right. All right, now, where can I save? Okay, no, there's like a special spots where I can save, and I'm not exactly sure where they are. I think there's like a bed or something. This ain't Monster Hunter World. What? You get in our way, and dude, I'll do what I want. So I have a bed somewhere that I use for saving. Now the trouble is gonna be actually finding it. Excuse me, can I just go into any house? No, okay. The map is like either useless or like slightly less useless. That ain't helping me out much. Is it in here? This is my house, oh, okay. I got like the biggest house on the island, what the? Naviru's outfit's been added to your house.
Let's go, buddy!
Why are you in my house? I never invited you in. Chest, okay. Nah, I'm pretty good with my appearance. I can change the color of my outfit, which is cool. Bed. Whoa. All right, the menu came up there a little bit delayed. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Turn the title screen. I just saved. Stop giving me that warning. You think the game would be like able to see like, okay, you just saved in the last like 5 seconds. We're not giving you that warning about like not saving. We're not gonna make like a big bold letters of, are you sure you saved? All right, let's quit out of that. Oh man. Now hang on, let's get the music going. And, oh, hey now, before you leave, Quill, turn the page. All right, bring it in for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I know today was a bit of a shorter stream. That's kind of more in line with my usual schedule type things. I'll try and like make my streams a bit more fuller. The game was actually surprisingly, fun. I thought it was gonna be, I only played like 5 minutes of it before, so I wasn't sure about it. But surprisingly fun. I'll probably come back to it at some point. Although, I'll probably come back to a lot of the games I played eventually. It's kind of one of those things where I usually want to keep stream fresh with at least like one new thing a week, kind of. But I guess we're getting to the point now where I've gone through so many of the games I've already played that I might start like actually following through on some of my first plays from like a while ago and like just start slowly making my way through all that backlog, Yeah. I feel like I've kept things pretty fresh, and I should probably do more writing stuff anyway, if I want to keep things really good. But it's that time of the night. I can't delay things too much longer. So I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who showed up today. A lot of people actually showed up in chat today, and some old faces too. Thank you, Sky Ironbat. I know you left to get some food. Always happy to have you in here. And thank you, Johnny Slicks, also known as Mr. Shampoo Man, one of the oldest faces in here. I am so happy you turned back in. Glad to see you're doing all right. Happy to have you anytime, man. Thank you also for Planet Eater. I know you're in chat. I know you're just like keeping stream open and playing VR. Thank you again. Even though you're a bit you're a bit special when it comes to chat, but I appreciate you all the same and all that. Hoping you have all a good time. And was there one other person that was in here today? Oh yeah, Mama Gerard. Thank you again for peeking in. I'm not sure if you stuck around, but I'll thank you all the same for giving me a chance every time. And that's all the names. So thank you so much, guys, for just chatting. It always makes things a lot more lively when I have like a chat and to like bounce off of. And for anyone else that may have like just peeked in, gave me a chance, maybe you're watching this on the VOD, maybe you just gave this like a like. Thank you all so much. I appreciate any and all support greatly. There's a lot of choices out there. And even though the VTuber world may be a bit doomer, maybe the world at large may be a bit heavy at times, I always try and make my streams a more like happy place to just like kind of have a bit of fun, without any of that worrying. But okay, yeah, we're reaching that point in the night already. He's bringing out the hook already. So it's time to say goodbye, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. But Quill, say goodbye. Bye, Quill. It's time to say goodbye. Bye.